Hey Scorpio, it's Meg with Padmes. I'm doing your next 72. Ooh, we'll just put that out there already. Cards popping out. We're doing your next 72 energy check here, calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. Because I don't want to talk to anybody else. We're just checking out what's going on with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers. Hello. All right. Let's see what's happening. So Scorpio, it looks like somebody is not wanting to, it's kind of like postponing change. Somebody doesn't want to, somebody is trying to avoid a big change or postpone a big change. This is also talking about somebody talking about past change. Wow, tons of stuff coming out. Let me see. So this is also the kind of change that you have had cycles with. So this is something that you're revisiting from the past and needing to streamline your energy, streamline where you are sending your pentacles, where you're sending your resources. I'm just going to put all three of these down because they came out, but here we have some betrayal again in the past betrayal coming up, something that you unplugged from, and something also, this is talking about being like, I even want to say bamboozled. It's like somebody is trying to, yeah, wow, take your spirit, take your money. Let's take a look at this. What is this about? This is having to go back and dealing with the past, having to go back and deal with the past, having to go back and deal with something that has to do with betrayal, something that you've unplugged from, maybe somebody unplugged from you, but this is something that you know about and you're having to reorganize your finances or your resources, time, energy, effort. And it's because somebody is trying to, somebody's trying to manifest with your resources is what it feels like to me. And here you are. Yeah, it is. It's like you're coming up as the person who has the resources. And somebody's really upset about the way you're delegating those resources. And you're like, I'm being strategic. I'm taking my emotions out of these situations in order to do what I need to do to continue to be solid, safe, and secure. Somebody is talking about really having a hard time with this. Somebody is dealing with some heartbreak. And there's also this feeling of somebody's dealing with feeling betrayed, and then somebody else is like, no hard feelings. So I also am hearing that somebody's not stepping up. Somebody is working really hard to not go anywhere. Somebody's working really hard to not go anywhere. Tell me more about this. Somebody's working really hard to like see the big picture of everything. This is also somebody not telling the truth. This feels very confusing to me. Somebody is keeping some things to themselves. Somebody's not telling the truth. This is like a commitment that's broken. Geez. And somebody trying to regain control. Somebody's lost control over a commitment that's been broken. Eesh. Good grief. This doesn't feel awesome. This can also be very much work related, especially since we have this 8 of coins here. Somebody can be working really hard on figuring out where they want their resources to go. But to tell you the truth, I really feel like this has a lot to do with addictions and obsessions. Somebody's obsessed with money. Somebody's obsessed with a relationship. I'm also hearing that somebody is courting someone. Tell me more about that. Oh, okay, somebody's courting somebody, but then they're taking a break from courting someone. And this is having to figure out finances again. This is having to collaborate with someone to, like, even mediator. This is also my therapy card. So some kind of mediation happening. And everybody, it's like, oh, win-win situation. Everybody coming out a winner kind of thing. That's what the mediator is trying to do, except it doesn't end up feeling that way. It feels like there's just a heavy burden about these resources. Somebody gets their wish. Somebody feels freed from something that's been going on for a long time. Somebody feels free from the past. Yeah, there's something it feels like that's ending and not coming forward into the future. This is very possibly the end of a contract, the end of a deal, the end of a relationship, the end of a marriage. Or plans for it, talks about it. Somebody else doesn't want to make a decision about this. They're not wanting to make a decision yet. And here's the Queen of Wands. This is somebody having a lot of fire, like a very opinionated person, but it looks like they're keeping their opinions to themselves, which isn't totally normal for that Queen of Wands, but it looks like she's keeping her opinions to herself, but she's very opinionated about what she's wanting to take forward and what she's not. I feel like this is kind of like a negotiation. Like perhaps she's stated what it is that she wants, and now she's just being quiet and waiting for the response kind of thing. This is about being copacetic. It's about alchemizing, bringing balance, bringing healing to a situation. Talks about that. More mediation is what it sounds like, Scorpio. There's, I'm here, like, I want to say that there's love here. Somebody's trying to act out of some kind of compassion, but what I'm hearing is love lost. Somebody's completely switching channels, nurturing a different avenue after something seriously didn't work out, nurturing a different avenue, a different garden, even after this dream situation didn't work out. This is an initiation, and it's kind of like this hardship. It can be a hardship, but this is overcoming a hardship with an initiation. It's like the universe helping you switch channels. It's the universe helping you move out of a situation that wasn't a long-term situation, or it wasn't right for you anymore somehow. And here's someone who is coming in emotionally immature or emotionally manipulative, trying to hold on to their coins, hold on to their money, being really protective because of this end of a relationship or this end of a contract of some kind. It looks like there's been some sneaky monkey business in the past that may have culminated to this point, and somebody's very stuck in the past. And that's why there's some kind of contract or relationship that ends. Lots of messages going on here about choosing one thing over another and cutting things away that don't serve. This really feels like the end of something that, it's like the end of a cycle that it's like, it's almost a relief that the cycle has ended, is what it feels like. There's a relief that the cycle has ended. What else does Scorpio need to know? Our next 72. They're no longer having to juggle something. And yeah, here's the end of a cycle. It's almost like, okay, then what's next? What's next? Some healthy self-reflection is needed. Searching for your inner truth, Scorpio. And here's your card. Completely, like, talk about your card. The death card, the rebirth card. This is also like the Phoenix, completely starting over. But this is starting over even in a more powerful way. It's possible. to do that at this time. Here's some energy that's like in and out type energy. I'm storming the castle with the truth, but the truth is passion. I'm storming the castle with passion, but then as soon as I have my passion, I'm out of here. I'm not really super committed. And this is like somebody accepting an opportunity. I feel like somebody's like, hey, baby, accept this opportunity. I'm here, but they're not really committed for the long haul. I'm not making you an option, but they're not making you an option in the moment, but they're also not committing for the long haul. Here is the married queen, not acting married. This is also someone who's like not trusting themselves. Somebody really needs to see somebody needs to trust themselves though, because they're seeing the light in a situation. They're seeing something illuminated and they need to recognize and validate what they've seen. It's kind of like saying when someone tells you who they are, believe them. That's what that looks like to me, Scorpio. There's also like there's a falling out. There's some kind of falling out, or there's some kind of non-reunion, and the light has been shed on a situation or a subject. Something has come to light that was a secret or hidden. I'm also hearing hidden talent, so somebody's hidden talent coming out. And this is really having faith and trust in the universe. Oof. I feel like someone is saying they blindly trusted someone, and this is what happened. 10 of Swords. They blindly trusted someone and then realized later that there was a whole lot of betrayal going on. They thought that there was like this big special union, this big special love. They felt like the Empress. And then all of a sudden it was revealed that there were so many dysfunctional dynamics that they could barely see across the room. And then there was silence. There was a lot of psychic information that came out somehow for this person. It looks like they left the situation. They were left, they left, you left, somebody left a situation after figuring some things out. And this is about not walking through, this is like what was going on earlier, like not going through a rite of passage, like postponing the huge change, postponing the tower moment, postponing the rite of passage. What's the rite of passage? It has something to do with being strong, having your strength, being in your confidence. It also has to do with like taming your own emotions. It's like following your own rules. You know what this looks like? It looks like making the same mistakes in the past. Like there's an opportunity to make some mistakes that were made in the past, and there's an opportunity to decide not to do that. Here's someone who's made a commitment, but they're distracted by unfinished business or some kind of closure that didn't happen. There's healing that didn't happen or hasn't happened yet, and they're trying to get that closure. They're trying to get some healing where someone else is trying to build a bridge. Building a bridge to something that felt good in the past, like beelining to it. Beelining to this in-love queen. Somebody's beelining to this in-love queen, somebody who hasn't gotten over this connection. It looks like though somebody's beelining to this person, yet they're not doing a whole lot of work either. They're not fighting for it. They're like running to it, but they're not fighting for it. And it could be because this person is already booed up. It could be also because this person isn't clear with their intentions. Or you're not clear on this person's intentions. It also looks like there might be some kind of, somebody wants their way. They won't take no for an answer. They're offering their cup of love. They're opening a door. They are offering something, Scorpio. They are offering you something, resources, a situation, a thing. They're offering you something, and it feels like they're offering you something big. This could be you offering someone something, but this could also be someone offering you something. There's a door that's opening. Let me know how this resonated, Scorpio. Next 72, I'll be back later with another energy check in a couple of days. Bye, Scorpio.